I want to show you JunkPunk. This is a brand new game. It's in early access right now. And at the end of the day, I'm going to be honest, it has potential. I'll show you now. So, JunkPunk, where do I begin? You crash land on a planet in the middle of absolutely nowhere in space. There used to be 11 billion people on this planet, and now there isn't. Going by the atmosphere and the way that the entire planet is laid out, the entire planet turned into a junk heap. If this sounds familiar, have you ever seen the plot hole to Wall-E? We're going down that route. Our job as a single or multiplayer game is basically to turn this planet into a livable atmosphere once again. Bringing back greenery and clean water, and I'm not sure what else. I haven't got that far. But this game, I'm going to be honest, is completely fun. If you're into automation and you're into like the whole simulation world of life, this game is pretty much up your street. If you have played things like Hybridsteel or Satisfactory, Foundry, then this is sort of along those lines. Don't let this one deceive you though. It is in early access, but I found myself actually really getting into this game. Now I'm going to show you a little bit more about the game a little bit further on. Here we go. This is the bare necessities of starting this game. So here, this is your robot. This is a junk pile, and if you push F to bring up your little crosshair, which is for your laser, and it's boom, and you start basically breaking down the piles of junk. Obviously there's like different styles of junk, so we've got like rubber, we've got metal, there is plastic around as well, but we'll get into that in a little bit later. And basically the game is asking me to build a workbench. We've got a little bit of a suggestion bar here, so we've got base, we've got player, we've got machines, we've got connections, farming, power and water. Basically the bare necessities to terraform an entire planet apparently. But we're going to get into this and it's all good, so I actually really enjoy this. So first off, we need to build a workbench. R for rotate, boom, and there we go, there's our workbench. And these are the things we can actually now do. So there we go, we got all of this, and what we have to do is we have to build these specific things, so a foundation, pillar, large walls and everything else. And what you do is you run over to a pile, bring up your laser and fire, and then you're getting the bare necessities of like materials you need. So it's fairly simple, fairly basic and all good. I'm basically doing this just to show you what is on, and then we'll move on and I'll actually show you a slightly more updated section. So first off, we need to build 4 foundations. There we go. So that's your basic house, bare necessities of life. Alright. Now, unfortunately, this happens in various games. When you're clicking on a certain thing, this doesn't work properly, so it's always best to put a set of stairs in. I really say that everyone should put a set of stairs in. Unless your foundation's on the floor, that's all good. So next we need to build a container small. So we need to build a small container. Alright. So we go to player. And then we build a container, which is small. And there we go, we've built the entire thing. And then we got a little container we can put things in. Ta-da, done. And now it's telling me to go to the monolith. I'll fast travel. Here we are at the monolith. And now we're going to click here because it's a data pad. The monolith entrance bridge is collapsed. Construction of structures will be necessary to achieve entry. So basically, you've got to build your way up. I'll be back in a second. Okay, the storm finished, and now I'm a little bit further on. I've skipped forward, and the reason why is because I already played this game on my live stream. If you didn't know it, I do live stream games like this occasionally to showcase new games. But here we go. So up here, what I did was I actually built myself another little base and a charging station, because when you're running from one section to another to another to another, and your batteries do get low occasionally, so I came up here with a fresh battery, and it's all good. So this is what I created, and it's a bit of a mess, but hey, at the end of the day, it works. So what you do is you get to the top of the stairs and you jump up one platform, and then you jump up another platform, and then, yay, we're on the bridge. And then you come to the technology that was on this planet before we came here, before the people died, before everything else happened. This is what I would say is a terraforming hub. So you had to build or create something like this in order to start the green process of a planet. So we come in here and we get our basic initiative, and in the top left hand corner you can see this. Construct the tech key, achieve this first, or activate this first, and then construct the biological key. So what we first have to do is do the tech key, which is this panel here. All of these things that you're now seeing on the screen is everything that we need to create as a robot, and then we can help this planet start. There's a couple of levels to this place as well, which is pretty cool, so we just got to wait for the lift. Floor 1, welcome. Now, this is all plant life, and it's all good. So there's auto seed synthesis, time remaining 5 minutes. Okay, so Jibber Jabber didn't know what he was talking about, alright? So this is the floor of, you know, plants. Okay, so basically downstairs there's two things we've got to click. We've got to click the plant and we've got to click the tech. So it's tech and biological keys. These tech and biological keys go into making the whole thing start working in transforming the world. These, basically what you do is you come over to the seed generator and you pick up seeds. Then you have to start planting them. So that's that joy. And then second floor is the tech floor. So as of this video, I've already done the tech floor. The tech floor was a pain in the bum. There's a lot of stuff to do, but give it, you know, sort of like 6 hours of like hard manual labor in a game and so on and so forth, and you'll do it. It actually doesn't take too long. It's just a lot of setting up, basically. Apart from that, it's all right. This is where the game starts to turn into an automated life. So if you've ever played Satisfactory or Foundry, which is out now, or if you've played anything that involves automation or bits and pieces, this is sort of where the game is going to start for you. All this first part is all intro. You literally have to build up, and you have to learn how to build, and you have to learn how to do this, and that's completely fine. It gives you an insight of what the game is about to happen. So let me just charge up my little battery. It does take ages to deplete, it's just I like to have a full battery. Now I'm going to head down the hill again, and I'll show you where I'm up to. Right, so as you can see, we've cleared out a massive area now. I mean, it's all look a little bit like a desert. It's looking all right, but I just wanted to show you the fully automated section. So most of the things that you're going to be working on in this game at the moment, so most of these things on here, you're going to be clicking on things that are going to need like 3 or 4 different things to be made at certain points. So what I did was I made 3 smelters. A smelter over there just deals with ingots. So if I'm doing like steel and I've got loads of steel scrap, I can just chuck it in there. If I've got gold, I can put it in there. So I'm just going to make ingots coming off of there. When it comes to these 2 separators, so the separators normally break down the crap which comes out of here. So these you can change the recipe to scrap, shredded, rubber, electronics, rare metals or plastic. Okay. Then what you do is you take your scrap and you send it through one of these. You can create steel scrap, copper scrap, gold scrap from 2 different things, because you can do it from electronics or just normal scrap. It costs more from normal scrap, but there is quite a lot of normal scrap. And then you've got aluminium, and then you've got contaminated silicon, and then you've got rare metal, which can be created from, well, you've got contaminated silicon, and then you've got platinum as well. Basically, all the ingots you're going to need are going to go through one of these, and then all your ingots come out, and then you've got, yay, we've got lots of stuff. Now, a certain recipe in here, now most of this is ingot stuff, which is good, but a lot of the stuff, some of the stuff that you're actually going to create doesn't need ingots. So you'll have to go over to your crafting bench and actually make these manually, which, you know, is a little bit more sort of like hysterically fun. So what you would do is you would create your steel scrap, your copper scrap, and your gold scrap if you're that way inclined. If not, what you can do is you can chuck it all through the shredders and then just put it into the furnace, but not actually turn the furnace on, so it just collects it all. That's what I was doing. And then you can create things like the large pipes, the gears, and all, you know, just basically everything. And yeah, So that's what I was doing. So if I needed like gold scrap but I didn't want a gold bar, I would just put all my gold into here. So I'd be getting my scrap out of here, and then I'd put it through here, and this would turn it into gold. And then what I would do is I would actually just change this, or just turn it off. I'd keep it on copper, or I'd turn off the machine, and it would just collect all of my scrap, and then I'm good. But it's a little bit of work to get all this point, and this keeps happening as well, like the sandstorms. Now let's get to a point that you can't see nothing. So at this point, if you've got any questions, down in the comment section below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If not, I'm just going to carry on. I'm going to show you what else we're doing. Okay, so from up here you can see how much of the game I've explored. Everything around the ship, and I've made my little house down there, and I've made, like, well, a plant that basically does everything I need it to in stages. And yeah, genuinely the exploration down there was quite cool. And then the second part of this game came up. Construct the biological key. So this means I had to create water. Well, I didn't have to create water, I had to create a growing farm. So we put in one pump to start with. Turns out we needed two because of what I'm about to show you. This is my farm simulator section, and it is farm simulator. Down the bottom is Hydroneer, up here it's farm simulator, and basically from here I'm growing crops and I'm growing plants, and I need these plants to trigger the monolith. Now when setting up a farm you need certain things. Power, very, very essential. So all of this is being powered by 7 fans and a solar panel. Sometimes because the solar panel brings up the electricity whilst the fans are on a go slow, gives it a little bit of a bolster. Then you need your water purifier. Now if you can get the humidifier. If you can get the humidifier working, then you don't have to worry about filling the water with buckets. Because that was a big thing that I saw. Like, I've seen a couple of people talking about, oh well, we needed to do this and we needed to do lots of buckets. It's like, no, I'd just rewrite this. I would have just rebuilt my system and then just gone full humidifier. Now, the thing about triggering the monolith is I don't really want to trigger the monolith in this video. Okay, so there we go. All my plants are ready to go to the monolith, and we're ready to carry on with the game. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, I don't really want to spoil this bit for you. So the way that you're going to see this bit, me going into the monolith and basically changing the planet for all, or whatever happens, as I've got to be honest, I don't know what happens. With all the other monoliths around and the actual planet, I genuinely don't know. But what I will know is that if you want to see the ending to this part, because I know that this game is still in early development, so the developers are still going to be working quite hard to make this an amazing game, so to speak. The only way you're going to find out what happens is if you buy this game or you watch somebody else do it. I don't want to be that spoil sport. I don't want to be the person that basically goes, yeah, I already know what happens at the end, and this is what happens, and shows you. I want you to explore this yourself. I'm going to be honest, I like this game. I see the potential in this game, and I really, really hope the developers take this to the next level to make this one of the more memorable automated games on PC. So thank you very much for joining me. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, notification button below for all of the updates. And I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else I do over here. Until my next one, guys, thank you very much for kicking by. I'll see you all in another one. I want to say, yeah, peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. And yeah, this game's got potential. And hopefully, I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye for now. Oh, here we go. Gonna put the plants in. 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 Gonna put... Oh, I just dropped that one. Damn it. Gonna put the plants in. Gonna put the plants in. Gonna put the plants in. Gonna put the plants... Oh, here we go. There we go. I got the key. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.